Remember when Ronaldo met his biggest fan and set off the ultimate viral frenzy? Or that heart-stopping airplane scare that nearly changed everything for hundreds of lives? These are the 10 shocking moments of Cristiano Ronaldo that rocked the whole world. First off, Ronaldo blew everyone away when we discovered his legs were stronger than a rocket. No kidding! We've seen him beat a Bugatti in a race, and his body? It's like straight out of a sci-fi lab. Scientists were so intrigued, they decided to put him through all sorts of tests. Imagine this, jumping drills that make leaping cheetahs look tame. But what really got the scientists excited was his kicking ability. The speed of the ball coming off his foot was like nothing they'd ever seen from a human. When they measured it, not only did it shatter glass, but it clocked in at a mind-blowing 31 meters per second, 4 times faster than the Apollo 11 rocket during liftoff. Ronaldo's not just a player, he's a legit machine. But hold on, the real shocker came when Ronaldo met his biggest fan, and together they created the most viral moment of 2023. Meet iShowSpeed, one of the biggest streamers out there. This guy practically idolizes Ronaldo more than he loves himself. Speed's always going viral, sharing his love for his favorite player, and guess what? Ronaldo heard about it. So when Speed found himself in the same city as Ronaldo, it was like a dream come true. That moment right there became one of the proudest in Speed's life. Their pic together? Well, it racked up over 14 million likes, becoming the most viral Instagram pic for any influencer ever. All thanks to Ronaldo making dreams happen. Okay, forget 14 million, we're talking about a whopping 200 million here. And I'm not just talking about likes this time. Recently, Ronaldo dropped a bombshell announcement that turned him into the richest athlete on this planet. Picture this, he made a big move in Saudi Arabia, joining Al Nassr's football club. Now, just as his arrival there was shocking enough, cause seriously, big-name players hardly ever head there. But why did he do it? Well, they offered him a contract so mind-blowingly expensive that no athlete had ever dreamed it was possible. Get this, $6 a second, $380 every minute, a staggering $22,000 an hour, $548,000 per day, $16 million a month, and potentially crossing the $200 million mark in a year. That kind of cash put him above Messi, Mbappe, and even LeBron, making Ronaldo the top-paid athlete of 2023. Now, that's what you call making it rain. Now, let's talk about how Ronaldo sent the streets into a frenzy with one of the rarest rides you've ever seen. I'm talking about Ronaldo's Bugatti Cento Dieci. This thing had fans losing their minds, and rightfully so. Get this, only 10 of these cars exist on the entire planet. It's not just any car, but a piece of art on wheels. This bad boy flies faster than airplanes and has a hefty price tag of $11 million. I mean, not even Tate with all his riches could swing this ride. Now that's how you make an entrance. Now, when it comes to handling balls on the field, Ronaldo's basically the maestro. I mean, he pulled off some of the most mind-blowing goals in football history. It's like watching a divine intervention. Ronaldo is practically a football god on the field. But hey, even the almighty isn't immune to the law. Remember when Ronaldo stirred up controversy that got the cops involved? Here's the deal, a couple of his fans turned up to an Everton match, all hyped to see Ronaldo in action against Man U. But when the match didn't swing Ronaldo's way, he got seriously ticked off, stormed off the field, and things got messy. These fans were filming and shouting at him, and in the heat of the moment, Ronaldo ended up slapping one guy's hand. No cheeks were clapped, but the poor kid's phone got wrecked, and his hand was bruised. Cue the police getting into the mix, investigating the whole deal. Now, these fans didn't want Ronaldo to get into legal trouble. I mean, they were still big fans of the guy. But in football terms, Ronaldo took a hit, suspended and slapped with a 50 grand fine. Ronaldo, though, wanted to make things right. He bought the kid a new phone, publicly apologized, and even invited him to a game on the house. Sure, that purchase didn't fix everything, but it went a long way in getting that fan to forgive him. Now, here's a wild one. Ronaldo's got this Gulfstream G200 private jet, and usually, it's all cool when he's posting about it, dancing on it, flying it himself. But one day, things took a terrifying turn. The plane took off and suddenly, it sparked an issue mid-air. Trouble brewed as it came in for a landing. The landing gear was shot, making a smooth touchdown impossible. The pilots had no choice but to make an emergency crash landing. It was chaos. Emergency teams rushed to the scene, people were hospitalized, and despite the plane being wrecked, everyone survived. Thank the stars. Ronaldo made it out okay. Let's be real, he probably has another private jet lying around, and the man's got his own airport too. Alright, gather round for what has to be Ronaldo's most cringeworthy moment. Ronaldo's back in his home country on Madeira, all set for something special, a grand airport reveal named after the man himself. Plus, there's going to be a statue in his honor. You'd think he'd be on cloud 9, right? Well, hold your laughter, cause here comes the embarrassing twist. As the big moment was about to unfold, it turned out to be more of a "wait, what?" moment. Ronaldo was all hyped, but when they unveiled the statue, let's just say it didn't quite capture his legendary vibe. Think more Ronaldo, and what we got was something even Ronaldo himself might have had a good laugh at. Heck, it looked more like Christoph Porzingis than Ronaldo. The internet went berserk. Fans turned the thing into more memes than you could count. And just to add to the spectacle, another football star couldn't resist clowning the statue on live TV. Talk about an embarrassing grand reveal. Okay, so remember that whole statue thing? Well, it turns out it wasn't all laughs and memes. Ronaldo surprised everyone during a game when he got so ticked off that it actually turned into a life-saving moment. Yeah, I know it sounds wild, but here's the scoop. He's in the heat of the game, gets mad, and hurls his armband away. You might first think, classic Ronaldo having one of his diva moments. But guess what? There's more to it. This fan, quick on his feet, scoops up the armband, thinking it could do some good. Turns out he was onto something. He knew about a 6-month-old kid back in Ronaldo's home country battling a rare disease. The family was strapped for cash, and the only shot at survival was this pricey procedure they couldn't afford. So our armband hero decides to auction it off, and guess what? It sells for a whopping $75,000. Every penny went straight to the family, covering the procedure cost. Just like that, because Ronaldo tossed his armband in frustration, he unknowingly saved a little boy's life. Now, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Alright, now this is the saddest way Ronaldo shocked the world. He's on live TV, tears streaming down his face, and what he admits next is a real gut punch. You see, Ronaldo revealed that the only reason he's standing here today is because of a McDonald's employee from his past. As a kid, Ronaldo had it rough. I mean, seriously tough times. Growing up poor meant he was always hungry. There were days he had to hustle just to scrape by, doing odd jobs like sweeping streets for some cash. And get this, he even had to leave his family behind, living in strange cities all by himself, chasing after his football dreams. Can you imagine? Just a kid wondering where his next meal would come from. But then a beacon of hope entered his life. A McDonald's employee who showed him kindness and blessed him with food for years. That simple act of kindness made all the difference for a kid struggling to survive. And that, my friends, is just the tip of the iceberg in Ronaldo's incredible journey. But hold on, the craziness doesn't stop here. In the next video, we've got something even wilder for you. The top 10 craziest saves in football history. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. See you in a whiz.